Puerto Rico is approximately 1,000 miles southeast of Florida. The island of Puerto Rico is a tropical and exotic hideaway. The food is traditional and unique. It represents a cultural and racial mix. Puerto Ricans love their country and at the same time accept the free association with the United States, always emphasizing loyalty to their own culture, folklore, hospitality, and way of life. There are many interesting kinds of food and cultures that we are not familiar with. Puerto Rican food and their culture is a series of visual manifestations and interactions with the environment that make a region of people different from the rest of the world. Hundreds of Puerto Rican customs and traditions are what define Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico has an exotic blend of today's cuisine. Their culture, without a doubt, has several unique characteristics that distinguish their culture from any other. With all the many different Hispanic people, how much do we really know about Puerto Rican food and their culture? Although most of us know who they are and where they come from, but have we really been exposed to their food and culture? For example, we know that Mexican people eat tacos and we know they celebrate Cinco de Mayo, but do we know what the Puerto Rican cuisine is and what they celebrate? It is important to know about Puerto Rican food and their culture because they are commonwealth to the United States. We should include them as well as we have included other cultures. Puerto Rican food is very unique and exotic. It is flavorful and hearty. The food is very satisfying to the taste. The spices that are used are healthy, unlike the salt we use to season our foods. The Puerto Rican culture is very diverse. Everything from their food to their music and their lifestyle represents other nationalities. They are family-oriented people and they use food to bring their culture together. Puerto Rican food and their culture should be more familiar to us so that we can be more united with one another. There are too many prejudices, and without educating ourselves, we will never have the knowledge to know who the Puerto Rican people are, and our society will never completely accept their food and culture. We should open our horizons to Puerto Rican food and their culture. The Puerto Rican people deserve to be acknowledged for their differences in the way they eat and live. We can benefit because it will teach us about a different custom than what we are already used to. We can add their food and culture to ours and become an even bigger and better society full of choices. So how can we get educated? There are many ways we can introduce Puerto Rican food and their culture in our schools, using textbooks to learn the history, through the media, such as the Food Channel, and magazines that share information about their culture. We should all have the liberty to choose what we want to learn, and having resources will allow us that opportunity.
Seguro que te siento pequeña y delicada, y es un dulce narcótico maravilloso saber que me amas y como en un reflejo